more, former athletes that Urban Meyer coach, like Cordell Jones, Tyvis Powell, Joshua Perry, and many more, Gary Conley, are all talking about their experiences that they had with Urban Meyer. And basically every one of them that talked or had spoken out has said that they, or basically saying that, they disagree with everything that Marcus Williamson is saying. And then many people are now saying that um, he's probably never going to play. He should, if this was true, he would have came out with this about 3 years ago and transferred. He's coming out with it now. People are saying that he's bitter because he lost his spot. And I don't know what made, they're saying now that, or reports now that Ryan Day, the current head coach, has kicked him off the team, and the rant came after. So yeah, the timeline is that he played for Urban Meyer when Urban Meyer's the head coach. He played for Coach Ryan Day, obviously the current head coach. So he had both head coaches. He played when they were both head coaches. Played this year for the team. He was on the team this year. His spot got taken by a freshman named Denzel Burke, who has the potential to be a very, very high draft pick in the future. Obviously, the Ohio State had their defensive struggles because they played like a lot of young guys, and some guys were injured. We've seen guys quit at halftime, but Marcus Williamson is a senior, being here a little bit longer, felt like seniority should happen basically, and got a spot took. Season went on, got kicked off the team, did not end up, finishing, obviously making it to the bowl game. He didn't play in the bowl game, and he was, I guess, already off the team, and then the rant came. So basically, but he, in that stretch, he was there at Ohio State for about 4 or 5 years, and just obviously seen his NFL dreams, diminish and eventually get kicked off the team, and now he's coming out with all of these allegations. But the majority of players that have came out, spoken out, have basically debunked and disagreed with everything that he's saying. I don't like to call anyone a liar, but many people are saying the words that he's using and how he's using them are very misleading, and they're completely false. And Urban Meyer he didn't call him a liar. He just said that he's false, and that's simply not true. And Urban Meyer saying that people are just piling on him, and I agree. People are piling on Urban Meyer. Obviously, things didn't work out with him in the NFL, and like I said, he's low-hanging fruit. You say anything bad about Urban Meyer, you'll get a lot of publicity. And this is just an example of a former player saying something about Urban Meyer, getting a lot of publicity. Whether it's good or bad, it's about Urban Meyer, and it's going to, go viral and have a lot of people, jumping on the side of anybody that talks bad about Urban Meyer. But the majority of his current players or former players that he had are saying that stuff is simply not true.